Today we're tackling the headliner on the Cummins. I removed it thinking it would be quick and simple to put some new upholstery on it. No, this thing is falling apart. It definitely took some water and is damaged all around the edges. So today we're figuring out how to fix it. I went ahead and ordered some resin, so I'm gonna mix some of that up. And then my plan is to coat this to add some structure to it. It's very light and flimsy. And on the edges where it's really bad, I don't know. I'm thinking either put resin in it and clamp it together, or potentially super glue it and then use this tape to secure it to itself. And finally resin over the tape, and that will add some structure and just give it a nice base. So the first thing I'm gonna do is repair the edges. This is super glue, not the blue tape was not sticking to it. Granted, I probably should have wiped it down a little better first. So I went with like black Gorilla tape. This is what it's looking like. This corner is looking really good. This is a lot of work, but I got the front edge repaired. With the coat of epoxy, this is gonna be great. Good progress. I'm done with 3 sides. I'm not gonna worry about the back corners because they're in good condition. I also switched to duct tape to see if I like it more. I can't say I like it more, but it goes faster. The sides also weren't as deteriorated as the front and didn't need more structure, so the duct tape is fine. I just gotta do the back. I tried running some sideways right here. I didn't really like it, so went back to normally. Now I can get to epoxy. I've had it over here warming up. It was pretty thick before, now it's nice and thin. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. First coat is down. It is really absorbing it. On that mix, I let it sit for a while and it got warm in here. And it's already like harder than the first batch. So I like the way that worked out. I'll let it cure overnight and in the morning I'll start on the other side. Time for mix number 3. I've let it heat up. It is 160 degrees. Time to get this stuff down. That was the edge of the limit. It set up real fast. I came up a little short because it was so thick. It didn't really spread out. But there's a huge learning curve here. I've never worked with resin in my life. I really need to do another layer and it's like midnight. I'm also gonna run out of resin. I gotta do it over there. Well, it's had all night to cure, and it looks exactly the same, so that's good. I wanna let it harden before applying. I think I got air bubbles in it, which I guess you use heat to take them out, but I wasn't concerned because it's a headliner. I'm about at the 50% point on my epoxy, so it's time to flip this thing over and start on the other side. I'm doing a 16-ounce pour this time, and I've taped up where this was damaged, and I've left a hole, so ideally I'm gonna try to fill that. Yesterday I let it get a little too hot, so right now we're chilling at 106, about 140, 150, I'm gonna go. 167 was too close to the setting point. It didn't give me any time to work with it. Anyway, if I've done this correctly, this should be the one coat that I need on this side. 154, time to go. That was 16 ounces, still needed double that. I waited too long. I'm gonna pull back my start time to 130 degrees, should give me an extra 3 minutes. And that's like twice as long as I gave my exit. I'm done. I'm dying to do another coat, but I'm not gonna because it's my headliner. Let's move on to upholstering it. I'm gonna run to town, see what Hobby Lobby has. I wanna clear up two things. One, I'm not OCD. Two, that's the last coat. I promise. This thing's so waterproof you could hide from R. Kelly under it. This one's so soft. Ooh, this one's softer. I really want to do this cowhide right here, but I gotta look at it every day. Shine bright like a diamond. I was gonna get something more subtle, but I want it to pop.
Nah, man, you gotta, when you're doing this, you gotta make it like. That's
For this contact cement, you need to apply a layer to each surface. Something tells me this is going to be harder than I thought it would be. There is a key word I was missing: contact cement. That means the second that stuff touches, it bonds. New plan, I'm going to fold this over. So I have this toolbox here so it doesn't move. Then I'm going to fold this over, coat this, let it sit 20 minutes, do half. Then I'll let that sit for like an hour, spin it, and do the other half. I was definitely being way too overcritical on this. I did leave it long. I can always trim it later. Anyway, nothing to it but to do it, so I'm just going for it. I don't know what's going on here. I hated every minute of that, and the fumes were terrible. So on that note, I decided to try just more resin. I'm mixing some up right now, and I'll put a layer down and roll it into that. I'm not happy with any of this, so I'm just gonna get it done because I don't want to breathe this forever. I'm finally done. I gotta remember two things. One, I don't do upholstery. Two, it's okay being kind of crappy because it will still be the nicest part of the truck. I'm gonna let this cure overnight, install it tomorrow. If I look back on how this looked when I started, this is a huge upgrade. I've let it cure over 24 hours. Today I cut out all the inserts and it's time to install it. That was hard. Oh, freak out. All right, watch. This is how you do it. Easy. That definitely didn't take me 10 minutes to do. That's okay. There it is. Got it installed. It was definitely challenging. The vinyls sagged from the headliner and stiff.
Why waste time? Say lot word.
So it was just weird. It definitely could be a lot better, but like considering what this was before, this thing's great. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we do seats because I've been moving it around the yard sitting on this tire over there. Got to do something about that. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there and turn on notifications. I don't really know why you would want to be notified that I put out another video, but I hope everybody has a safe and happy new year. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, so you can do quite a bit. We'll see you guys next year.